This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
We move on here. Just Joe, you mentioned him again. He's in the middle of things on SmackDown. You talked a little bit about your thoughts on him. He didn't really last too long in the World Wrestling Federation.
I thought he would. I know that he was really tight with Edge and Christian, and that's how I got to be introduced to him. And he was really talented. The kid had all the, everything that you needed to be a great sports entertainer. I'm just surprised that he didn't move a lot further into the business. I don't know if there was the character they gave him, but he didn't last that long, and I was really surprised.
Yeah. Michael McClanahan, and he touches on something that we were talking about earlier, and he said, did you feel any additional pressure having to follow that TLC match? Was there any concern the crowd may be less invested in the main event after watching that spectacle?
You have to feel that. That match is considered one of the greatest matches of all time. From a gimmick match perspective, not a technical match, but the fans that voted that match, I think, one of the top 5 matches ever. So there is a lot of pressure, and all you can do is focus on your own match and do the best that you possibly can.
Totally makes sense. You still got to go out there and do what you got to do. And like you said, you feed off pressure, Kurt. So for you, it's just, okay, it's time for us to go do our thing, and we'll show them while we're in the main event. So it makes lots of sense. Brian H. is up next, and he said, this match really revolved around the story with you, Triple H, and Stephanie. Was there ever talk of doing a one-on-one match between you two, or was this match always meant to include The Rock?
I don't know. I really believe that Triple H and I had a lot more room for growth in this storyline, and I would have loved to work with him. He was an incredible in-ring performer and great entertainer, and I would have loved to have a single match with him before I won the title from The Rock. But I believe after SummerSlam, Vince decided to put the kibosh on it and put me up against The Rock so I could win the world title in my rookie year.
Yeah, and it made sense as far as, at least for how we look at it now. Again, they had big plans for you, Kurt, and this was, again, another step in your progression of your career to get you where they needed to get you. Rory Melberg has our last fan question this week, and he says, what was it like to main event SummerSlam?
Oh, gosh. You're talking about a rookie main eventing SummerSlam, the second biggest pay-per-view of the year, against 2 of the biggest superstars of all time. Wow, man, it's a dream come true. I kept pinching myself because I didn't know if this was real. You never expect in your rookie year to be in a match that high profile with those athletes that are high profile when you're just really a rookie that's upcoming. And I would like to say I earned my stripes in professional wrestling my first year. I think from a performance perspective, but from a time issue of how long I was in the business, I didn't really earn my stripes, I don't think. It's hard for me to say if I deserved it or not. I did win a gold medal in the Olympics, and that actually had a lot to do with why they pushed me so hard. But I believe that my entertainment factor, my aspect of entertainment, what I could do on the microphone and as a character, really helped me. And I didn't know I could do this. This was all brand new to me. They gave me a character, and I used that character and did the best I could with it. I didn't know really I didn't know how to entertain people before. So this was brand new to me. And here I am, I'm winning the world title my rookie year, and I'm considered one of the most entertaining guys in the business. It was just like, wow, this is crazy.
Kurt, were you like a class clown in school at all? Or did you do acting in school or any of that? Did you see any of this in yourself back in the day?
Oh, no. You know what? I'll tell you how shy I was. In college, I was a business major. And my last 2 classes, I had to do presentation classes. And I told my advisor, I don't want to do them because I don't like getting in front of people. And so he gave me a bunch of electives, education electives.
Okay.
So he said, hey, you have enough credits to graduate with an education degree. because he was an education teacher. So, I said, well, then I'll take that because I'm not going to take those classes.
Sure.
I didn't like being in front of people and talking. And here I am in the WWE, the greatest company in the world and one of the most popular companies. And I'm entertaining fans. I'm like, how the hell am I doing this?
You're wearing a little cowboy hat, playing guitars and acting goofy. And yeah, no one would ever know that.
I think it was just perfect timing. I am a little bit, I'm a little gullible, and I have this way about me that, a little spacey. And I think they took advantage of that and made it into a character.
Tapped into it.
Yes, they did.
Well, Kurt, you played it on point and to a T and delivered, obviously. But you're right. It gave you another dimension. It added another dimension to your character, and they were able to use that side of you or the badass wrestler side of you, even, bring you back into the ECW, kind of that tough-ass grappler, and you were able to deliver on all of it.
Yeah, thank God. I was very happy with my career, especially in WWE. Don't get me wrong, TNA was awesome too. But, WWE was the first company I was with. So that was really special to me. And I enjoy TNA as well. But the WWE is the one thing that that really made me as a sports entertainer.
You were able to figure out who you were and have those now sea legs so that when you did move on to TNA, you knew who you could be. You had confidence in yourself.
I feel strongly that saving money is important. If it's not something we worry about now, boy, we are really going to worry about it later. And I want to help you get out of debt faster and do it with cheaper monthly payments. I'm talking to you if you're in a 30-year loan. Now is the time to take years off of your loan. We're routinely helping our listeners cut 5, 10, even 15 years off their loan. And you can do this without perfect credit with no money out of pocket. You've just got to start at savewithconrad.com.
Whether it's from the acting chop side of it and the wrestling you had down pat, so you were ready to go. But really, it was that time in WWE that got you there.
It definitely made me.
Confidence, absolutely. Well, Kurt, believe it or not, we are at the end there of SummerSlam 2000. Any final thoughts before we get to some fun stuff?
I want to thank all the fans for listening to my podcast. This episode was really special to me because this was my rookie year, and I hope everybody continues to listen, and thank you so much.
No, that's good. And you know what? Again, an event that Kurt does not remember being a part of in real life. He has no real life memories. It's just the out-of-body experience for him when he goes and watches the replay. And just incredible, Kurt. And we're so glad that it didn't bring even more major issues to you and that you were able to continue on and deliver such a stellar career.
Thank you, Paul. I really appreciate that. It means a lot.
Well, hey.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at savewithconrad.com.